What's up everybody, it's Critical. I want to show the aftermath of a Kickstarter scam. Let me show you what happens when a Kickstarter goes wrong. Here's an old scam from 3 years ago called the Air Umbrella. I'll go ahead and play the campaign pitch.
This air umbrella shelters you from the rain using a powerful stream of air. And it comes in 3 different versions. With a fixed height of 30 centimeters.
This is really all I need to play of this pile of shit. Basically, it's just a giant fan on a stick that repels rain by blasting it with air. It's a fucking horrendous idea that somehow got $100,000 in funding. It looks like one of those vibrating wands you see in porn videos where the actress stimulates her clit that way so it's ready for the pounding. But here, instead of preparing pussies for sex, it was preparing pussies to empty their wallets on a product that had no chance of ever being delivered. Now, going to updates shows you that the last one was in 2016 where they said they're issuing refunds. This is 2 years after they failed to deliver the product. I don't believe they delivered even a fucking penny to anyone, as evidenced by the comments. Now let's turn our attention to the evidence here where we can find the protagonist of this sad story, Michael, the super backer. So not much is known about Michael, super backer, other than he is very upset that he didn't get his air umbrella or his refund. I went 3 years back to his first comment, and we'll just go from there. I'm going to skip a few, because there's a ton of comments from him. He very rarely went that long without commenting on here, asking for a refund or updates on the project. So I'm just going to show enough to tell this sad story about what happens when a Kickstarter goes sour. Now this is where our story begins. It's January 9th, 2015. His first comment is innocent enough. It said a December delivery, January 9th, and I haven't received my umbrella yet. Are they already sent out? A slight bit of foreshadowing here for the events that are about to unfold on this Kickstarter scam. He kind of gets this stinky sniff of some asshole that, you know, I still haven't received it, and it said December. Maybe the postal guy might have stolen it because it's so high-tech and cool. Did anyone else get it? 4 months go by and Michael starts to get the itch for more knowledge on the air umbrella. What's going on, boys? Has human technology advanced far enough to bring to fruition this beautiful air umbrella idea? Looking for updates, but you don't go on these parts looking for updates on the air umbrella unless you're trying to get yourself killed. A couple weeks later, we're introduced to our supporting character, Rahim. Remember this name, it won't be the last time you see him during this saga. Another scam on Kickstarter, he says. Looks like Kickstarter is full of fraudsters. How right you are, Rahim. Michael then asks for an update. How is the umbrella coming along? A question that will forever be unanswered since the creators tucked their dicks in their assholes and ran away. After 6 months of searching for updates, Michael finally reaches his breaking point, his limit, his boiling point, his coming point. This is the first time he demands a refund. In May, he tries again. Refund, please. May 17th, he just wants an update now. Fuck the refund, just give him some information. I would like an update, Kickstarter. You can't just sit around and do nothing. Air Umbrella and Kickstarter, this is unacceptable. Little does Michael know, Kickstarter doesn't give a fuck about anything on their website. There's no quality control, nor is there any responsibility. Michael, you know what Kickstarter says when it sees something like that? Ha ha ha. And then it spits in your fucking mouth because Kickstarter is still wiping their ass with a cut of the money you donated to a scam on their platform. Michael then says, after backing over 30 campaigns, I have never seen a project go silent. No updates, no comments, doesn't even sign into Kickstarter since 2014 until now. I want an update, my umbrella, or a refund. Kickstarter, do something already. Michael Superbacker, I have to say, I just don't believe you here. If you truly have backed over 30 projects that have all delivered on time as promised, the same project as pitched, then you should be playing the lottery weekly because you'd be a multi-millionaire and you can make your own fucking air umbrella that also sucks your dick while it's blocking the rain. Because the odds of you having backed 30 successful Kickstarter campaigns that all delivered on time as promised are about as low as the earth actually fucking being flat. It's impossible. Kickstarter has become known for the projects going silent, no updates, no refunds. It's just become known for giant fucking scams. It's incredibly rare to find projects that actually deliver as promised and on time. November 2nd, 1 full year after successful funding. Christ, they haven't even signed into Kickstarter in over a year. These guys are horse shit. If they contact you, tell them we all want a refund. He has now become the voice of the air umbrella enthusiast community, and they all want their fucking refund. Michael then talks about another scam crowdfunding project in which he finishes with an idea of his own here. With all these Kickstarter failures and frauds, I think I want to start my own Kickstarter to make a website for Kickstarters to blog, comment, chat, and I will go through each campaign, past, present, and future, to rate campaigns and see how many of a percentage actually have failed completely, failed to deliver a quality product as stated in the launch video. Also, rate companies that have great track records for producing amazing products. My $128 will not go in vain. He may not have been able to save his $128, but you can be damn sure he's going to avenge it. Friendships are formed over the common interest of receiving a refund. Raheem states, "Michael, I want my money back." To which Michael responds, "Raheem, I want my money back." Michael attempts to boost morale in the comments section, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, and then asking where is his air umbrella. It seems Santa Claus will not be delivering an air umbrella to him this year, next year, the year after, or any other Christmas. It's been over a year since successful funding of the air umbrella, and the season 1 of this Kickstarter anime is drawing to a close, and we finally get a word from our supervillain of the season. They don't have much to offer other than the empty promise of refunds, which, don't mean to spoil anything, never came to the backers. In what was a truly cruel move from the supervillain Air Umbrella HQ logging in here, it gives all of the backers this false sense that they can communicate with them to receive their refund, all of which is just not possible with Air Umbrella. Michael went on to make about 9 comments in the span of 2 weeks. I will just show you these 3 to illustrate the point that he was given false hope that perhaps Air Umbrella was working on the prototype in secret and wants pictures and updates of their progress in the last 15 months, unaware that they have done fuck all on the project. And it's truly just upsetting. In what was a truly shocking development in the Kickstarter anime, Season 2 began with a bang, with Air Umbrella coming out saying that they are going to be issuing refunds and have them all given to backers very soon. Unfortunately though, the anime doesn't end with refunds. This was also the last time the villain was ever heard from. Some say the villain died on this day, but me, I think this was truly the birth of the villain. Michael wastes no time letting it be known that he is ready to receive his refund of his $128 investment. The comment section erupts with people ready to get their refund and excited to finally wash their hands of this horrible scam they fell victim to. Keen suggests sending a private message to the creators to honor the refund, but they don't check private messages because they haven't logged in years. So they take to the comments still. Michael then asks if anyone has received a refund. Maybe they're just singling Michael out, but it turns out they don't hold a grudge against Michael Superbacker. Nobody has received a refund. As the months go on, more and more people start to abandon ship, realizing that asking for a refund is futile, and then it's just Michael and Raheem here, left waiting for their refund, constantly commenting, asking for that refund to come. But unfortunately, that refund never comes. It's May 8th, 2016. Michael, I need my money back now. And he's not alone. Raheem is still side by side with his friend waiting for that refund. As we fast forward through 2016, we see Michael is unrelenting in his quest to get his $128 back. His persistence not rewarded throughout all of 2016. Season 2 winds down to a close and we enter Season 3 in 2017. And that is where we currently are now. Michael asking hello. 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 Is there anybody out there? His hello becomes much more aggressive. He wants somebody to respond. Hello. Hello again, a little more polite. He then points out it was funded nearly 3 years ago. He once again resorts to saying hello, hello, hello. And then it brings us to November 8th, 2017. When am I receiving my product? He's given up on the refund, but he's still holding on to the hope that that air umbrella is out there waiting for him somewhere cold and alone. Raheem takes a different approach to getting his refund or his product. He then suggests murdering the scammers. I mean, I think scamming is absolutely horrible, and it's really hard to accept when you've been scammed. I've been there, especially when, on RuneScape. Free armor trimming will get you every time when you're a young boy, and you never forget it. So I can understand the anger. Murdering these scammers, I mean, the world would be better off without them, yeah, I can agree with that, but I don't think that's going to help get his refund or get his product. But this concludes the story so far on the Air Umbrella Kickstarter story. That's it. And may Kickstarter give Michael his refund. Please, Kickstarter, give Michael his refund. Give the Air Umbrella backers their fucking refunds. They've waited long enough. That's it. See ya. Do you remember when toys were pretty simple? Here's some Power Rangers action figures that you collide into each other, or here's a Harry Potter set where you make your own polyjuice potion out of rat poison and anthrax. Enjoy, kids. You remember toys like that? What the fuck happened? Today I found a toy called the Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn, and it's not like I'm going around shopping for children's toys or anything. I'm not like raiding Toys R Us dumpsters or anything. I saw this music video for it called the Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn music video, whatever. And it turns out the toy is all about feeding a unicorn some like water, glitter, and powder until you shake it up enough and set it on a toilet for it to take a shit. That's all. The entire purpose of the toy is to watch it take a shit and then play with its shit, the little slime in the toilet bowl. It's wild. Like, why is that a toy? Who's making these toys? Aliens? Oh, humans take a shit at least once a day. They'd probably like to play with some of it, right? Let's go ahead and make a toy for that. It makes no sense. Like, that's all you do. You just watch a unicorn take a shit. And it takes like 15 minutes to get the whole procedure going. It's like a real chemical reaction that you have to set up. It's so boring. It's so unfun. It's so weird. It's like trying to promote a scat fetish to kids. I don't understand it at all. It's not like you can even have like a cool boss fight with the unicorn where you have like your Power Rangers like start fighting the unicorn and then it shits itself. You can't, because it has to sit on the toilet to take a shit. So you can't even do anything with that unicorn besides make it take a shit. Let me show you the music video.
Alright, poopsie slime surprise. My poops, my poops, my poops. What you gonna do with all that poop? All that poop? Yeah, woo, woo, woo. I'm a poop, 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 poop. Oh yeah, gonna get loopy off my poopy.
Gonna get loopy off my poopy. That's like the last thing I think about when I take a shit. It's not like I'm hugging my toilet bowl with my face over it, huffing the sacred fumes, looking for some kind of scat high. I don't understand why they're like talking about sniffing shit as if it's some kind of good thing. Admittedly, the animation looks good. I wouldn't be surprised if Dan Schneider commissioned a team of Nickelodeon animators to make this for him. But regardless of how professional the animation looks, the song bangs. Like, I mean, come on, that song's pretty fucking good. What are you gonna do with all that poop, right? You gonna flush it? You gonna waste it? No, it doesn't make any sense. They talk about unicorn shit as if it's their currency in this universe here. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual toy so we can see just how much fun it is to just dive in there, balls deep, and play with some unicorn shit.
We're going to show you how to feed your unicorn. Make her poop unicorn slime and clean her. We'll demonstrate with Rainbow Bright Star.
If you're following along at home, please make sure you have your Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn on standby and ready, because this shit comes full throttle nuts to butts. They are going fast as shit through these directions, and trust me, there's more steps in this making your unicorn take a shit than there is in solving an algebra equation. There's just so many moving parts here, and you're gonna have to keep up. I would recommend getting out a piece of paper and taking some notes, and you may need to hire a full-time professional Poopsie Slime Surprise unicorn shitting tutor.
Before every use, make sure your unicorn's belly button is pushed out. To push out the belly button, press the clip on your unicorn's back, the internal container, to release it. Check that the white clip on the bottom of the internal container is in place, like this. Then, push it back in. Once you hear the click, your unicorn's belly button will pop out.
Now you listen to me, pussy. If I come to your house and you're playing with your Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn and I see your belly button is not popped out and you're trying to make it take a shit, I'm arresting you. I'm putting you under citizen's arrest. This is the most crucial step when it comes to making this unicorn take a shit. If that belly button is not out, there is no shit coming out of its asshole. None at all. And if you try and force shit out of its asshole, I'm just gonna chalk that up as just some kind of abuse, because that is just absolutely inhumane, and you clearly didn't follow the directions here, and you clearly didn't even care to take care of your Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn.
Now we're ready to make unicorn slime.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! We're making a unicorn take a shit. Woohoo! This is what fun is about, baby. God, I'm getting excited just watching the tutorial. It's great! But I have to ask, if it's just about making slime, why does the unicorn have to shit it out? Couldn't we just make slime and have a unicorn nearby? Does it have to come out of its colon? You know what I mean? Is that like super necessary for the fun?
Unicorn shimmer. Check the back of your unicorn. Turn and push the dial to the feeding position. Use your spoon to feed your unicorn all the unicorn shimmer. Make sure the spoon hits the back of her mouth. This motion will cause the spoon to rotate and pour the shimmer into her belly.
If Toy Story's taught me anything, it's that this poor thing is alive and it has a soul, and you can see it breaking every time it's deep-throating this spoon here. I mean, for God's sake, there's just no mercy here. They're feeding it from a toilet bowl. They dropped fucking protein powder into a dirty toilet bowl and now are feeding it to this unicorn. It's just heartbreaking to see. I guess no price is too high when it comes to making slime. They'd probably burn down an orphanage if it made even just a drop of slime, and they'd probably consider it worth it because, god damn it, it's slime. And we'll do anything for slime.
To measure 5 milliliters of room temperature water. Feed your unicorn the water. Place the bowl back into the toilet. Food. You're going to mix her food, feed her, and make her poop in under 2 minutes.
Holy shit, these maniacs are going for a speedrun world record here. Eating food and then taking a shit in under 2 minutes, it's never been done before. This is absolutely wild. This is groundbreaking. I wish I had a Poopsie Slime Surprise Unicorn with me right here so I could follow along at home. But I couldn't find one and definitely didn't feel like ordering one, so I can't. But I'm just going to imagine the amount of fun you'd have waiting for 2 minutes just to watch it slowly take a shit.
Then pour in 1 packet of unicorn food. Use the upper fill line on your measuring cup to measure 25 milliliters of shake up and down for only 30 seconds, and placing the straw into her mouth. Squeeze the bottle slowly.
This demonstration instructional video is about 5 minutes long, and there is more steps in feeding this unicorn than there are in a calculus problem. It would be easier to teach a child how to build an airplane than it would be to teach them how to make this unicorn take a shit. I don't understand why there's so many steps. I mean, I feel like half of them could be eliminated, but again, I'm no preeminent expert when it comes to slime creation, nor slime shitting.
Rocking position until it clicks into place. And now rock and roll and shake your unicorn for 15 seconds. Unicorn's belly button is popped out. Nothing can come out of her. Look, she can even do cartwheels.
Cartwheels? And nothing's falling out of her? Alright, I'm gonna have to order one of these then.
Unicorn's diaper. Move the legs outward and sit her down on her glitter potty. Remember, if you take longer than 2 minutes to feed her, shake your slime and push in her belly button. And watch her really poop unicorn slime.
Yes, finally the moment we've been waiting for. Now, I will say they didn't give like a thorough runaround of the toy, so I don't even know if the toy has an asshole. I don't know where the shit's supposed to come from. It has to have an asshole, right? But since I don't have the toy and they didn't show it here, and they don't actually show the toy shitting, they just go from this scene to the load in the toilet, I just have to wonder, where's it coming from? You know, like maybe they planted the slime there and this thing actually doesn't even have a fucking butthole, and you're gonna buy this thing and you won't even be able to watch it take a shit, you know, one of its core selling points. So it makes me a little skeptical, but we're still in it. Let's see this finale.
Allow the slime to sit in the toilet bowl for about 10 minutes.
You see what I mean? It just has like this editing magic to it where it goes from the unicorn on the toilet to the shit in the toilet. I also don't know why you have to wait 10 minutes. I guess it was a real steaming loaf here, and you just have to give it a little time to cool down. But it looks like a Rick and Morty portal. Like I'm half expecting them to just pop out of that toilet.
Clean out your Poopsie Surprise Unicorn. Pop your unicorn's belly button back out. Close the compartment. Turn the dial on your unicorn. Sit her back on her toilet. Fill her bottle with water.
Basically, it's take the whole fucking thing apart, hit it with a goddamn pressure washer, and put it back together. The cleaning process here is extremely lengthy as well. This entire procedure here, it's going to take up an entire day just trying to get this unicorn to shit for you. It is a real investment of time.
Using your spoon, stir in any remaining water that might have settled on top. Once your slime is at a good consistency, remove it from the bowl and either hold it in your hand or set it down on a protective surface.
And it's all worth it in the end. The hours you spent bonding with this unicorn, helping it eat and drink to shit all over the place, is well worth it because you get that precious slime in the end and you get to just play around with it. They have like glitter you can add to it and it's just a great time. So yeah, I think this goes without saying, but this is probably the worst toy I've ever seen, and I actually can't imagine a more unfun toy for anyone of any age. This shit fucking sucks. Setting aside like the scat fetish undertones, what the fuck is the fun here? You spend like an entire day getting this unicorn to shit into a toilet bowl so you can play with its slime. Like, it's dumb. It's fucking stupid. That's about it. So yeah. It's been a little while since I've seen a product so bad it leaves the taste of ass in my mouth. Allow me to introduce you to the Nightlight Mat. I'll share the commercial with you all. As you can immediately tell by this man's face, he's having some nightmares. His face is all scrunched up like someone planted a wet fart on it and he's grossed out. He's having a rough night's sleep and it's about to get even worse when he wakes up and his worst nightmare has been realized. He's fucking trapped in a Nightlight Mat commercial.
Nature calls, it's the same problem. You gotta go, but your bedroom is so dark, you stumble, fumble, and bang your toe.
Now, this is absolutely a real problem I can see people struggling with. I'd be lying if I said I've never gotten up to tinkle in the middle of the night and hit my shit on a ton of things on the way there. But it's not that they're trying to solve a non-issue, it's that their solution is so fucking stupid it's convinced me Jesus isn't real.
Ow! Introducing Nightlight Mat, the sensor-activated floor mat with built-in LED path lighting. Now you'll never walk in the dark anymore, because the lights come on.
Ta-da! They're very tiny mats that barely light up, and you have to string them all together as if you're following a quest marker in a video game. Even in their own commercial, these lights look weak as shit. It looks like they run off half of a AAA battery. If you unlocked your phone screen, it'd light up more of a dark room than 5 of these put together in a huddle. It's super fucking useless, and especially because they're on the floor, you're not really even going to see what it's illuminating. It's still going to be mainly dark. Plus, it just looks terrible. Just these tiny random pieces of rug that are booby-trapped to shoot the world's weakest lights out of them. I swear to God, the light from a digital alarm clock is more illuminating than these. It's just super useless. Totally fucking useless. Especially when you consider that you have to remember exactly where you place these because they're only like 5 inches wide. So you're still going to be walking around in the dark, limp dick in hand, trying to find these fucking things and stomping around looking like you're playing Dance Dance Revolution. And even if you do get lucky enough to find one, you're still not going to be able to see shit except for that small platform. There's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't just use your phone light to find your way around instead of having these rug samples tossed around. It's just absolutely useless.
The moment your feet hit the floor. The secret is the smart sensor technology that activates ultra-powerful LED lights when you step on the mat and then turns them off when you're safely away. So no matter how dark the room, the light you need is just 1 step away.
Calling these LEDs ultra-powerful is a sin. That has to be the biggest overstatement of all time. But even if they were ultra-powerful, really great LEDs, they're still totally useless. Just look at the scenario they give you here. I don't know exactly what's going on, but this elderly woman's taking the walk of shame. She just got done with a one-night stand, so she's carrying her high heels and she's got her purse and she's going back after getting dicked down. But she's walking along this preset path like she's a scripted NPC. That's not realistic. People aren't going to take the exact same walking path every time. Also, I don't understand, are the nightlight mats something you leave out 24 hours a day, or do you only break them out when you think you'll need them? For example, in this situation, Ruth gets the call for a penis appointment, and she knows by the time she gets back it's going to be late at night, it's going to be dark out. But she doesn't want to turn the overhead lights on because her husband Henry might catch notice of that, wake up, and catch her being unfaithful. So she planned in advance. She set the nightlight mats out so that way when she came home she could just step on these and find her way around. I don't really understand the situation when these would ever be effective. Even in a fucking power outage, these things would still suck ass, and a flashlight would be far superior and easier and cheaper and a lot more versatile.
Watch. Simply step on the mat once to activate, and once again to turn Nightlight Mat off. It's that easy. And Nightlight Mat is great to use in the kids' rooms. As soon as their feet hit the floor, it's not dark anymore.
You know what else would make it not dark? A fucking phone flashlight that every kid and majority of older people have these days. I'm no special effects expert, but this looks faked. This looks like it was added post-production. This does not look like it was the same lights that the LEDs have been giving off this entire commercial. This looks like the lights were so fucking weak that it didn't light up the teddy bear at all, so they added in a brightness to it in post-production.
Use Nightlight Mat in the kitchen for late night snacks.
Just look at this fucking picture here. What advantage did the nightlight mat give this little girl stealing cookies from the cookie jar? All the light is directed at the fucking ground, so unless she just dumps the entire jar onto the floor to look at the cookies on the ground, the nightlight mat's it's not gonna be any help to her at all. It's still pitch fucking black from the ground up. It just so happens if you're maybe in the ant's life and someone steps on a nightlight mat, it'll be like getting shot with a spotlight, maybe. But to, stealing cookies in the middle of the night and you step on a nightlight mat, nothing happens. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't see a difference.
Or brighten up those hard-to-reach places in the closet. Be welcomed home with a light at your front door. Add brilliant light to your basement floor.
If your dad is relying on the light from the nightlight mat during his important work in the basement, he shouldn't be doing that work in the first place. That's a recipe for disaster. If there is something wrong down there, he should turn the light on in the basement or use his fucking phone light instead of the world's weakest flashlight on the goddamn floor. I don't think even doomsday preppers would think to use a night light for an emergency. I don't think there would ever be a situation where someone would think, if a disaster unfolds, I want a nightlight mat near it so I can still have light in case everything's going wrong. Because they just choose a flashlight over the nightlight mat.
Or put one in the hall. Use nightlight mat anywhere at all. You can turn on the big light, but come on, that's way too bright. So why worry and trip at night? But with just one step, your floor is super bright.
That is the only good point this commercial makes at all. Turning on the big light being intrusive to someone else, so there needs to be something in the middle. But the nightlight mat is not that middle ground. All this allows you to do is see maybe a couple of extra centimeters on the floor. Kind of. Maybe. It's just totally fucking worthless. A totally useless product. That's it. See ya. I don't know what it is about chairs that compels people to constantly reinvent them by creating these batshit insane ideas one after another. It seems every month there's a new horrible chair design. Ah, this one's made out of sawdust. You sit on it and it'll help your posture and also reduce body odor and combat swamp ass. I just made a video on a shitty chair design not too long ago, and now there's an even shittier design. It's just crazy the rate at which these awful chairs are being produced. So this is the Anti-Manspreading chair, and Mashable says it's absolutely brilliant. So if Mashable says it's brilliant, it's probably the dumbest fucking thing you've ever seen. It's basically a timeout chair from middle school. I'm surprised they don't put a dunce hat on the guy that sits in that. Just look at the way he's sitting. He looks depressed. He looks very scared, shy, like he's about to get beaten by his wife over there. Banging his knees together and his balls are fucking constricted, and if he moves around it's gonna be like a Newton cradle in his nutsack. This is just not a very comfortable sitting position for most men. If you took his pants off right there, it'd be looking like Homer Simpson strangling Bart Simpson if Bart Simpson was his nutsack. The testicles need room, and the sack needs room, otherwise everything gets strangled and uncomfortable. That being said, the men that flail out their legs are obvious douchebag assholes, but it's not just a man problem. Women do that same thing too. It's not exclusive to one of the genders. Anyone can spread their legs out, taking up way too much space. I don't know why all of a sudden it's been named after men. It happens for all genders. How socially inept are people these days? This isn't a solution to anything. The solution for someone taking up too much room is politely asking them, hey, can you scoot over a little bit or not take up this much room? A conversation with someone is typically enough. Unless you're squaring off with fucking Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe who happens to be man-spreading on your subway, then yeah, maybe he won't budge, but most people aren't opposed to moving their legs a little closer together if you nicely ask them to. But to say they need to curl up into a fucking fetal position little ball sitting down like this chair makes them, that's not exactly considerate because that's super uncomfortable. The nutsack needs a little bit of room, which is why the legs typically get spread out a little bit. You see, if I saw a dude sitting like this with his hands on his knees and shit like this, I'd assume that he's hiding something from me, like he's concealing a deadly weapon down there that he intends to use. It's a suspicious looking posture in seated position for most men. All curled over like that, looking all proper like they're at the bottom of the pyramid on a cheerleading team. It just doesn't make sense because no one's gonna willingly sit like that because it is uncomfortable. And also, this chair doesn't help with the issue of spreading your legs too far, both men and women, because you can just rest your legs on top of it. It's not that high, unless it's coated with barbed wire and broken glass. It's not going to hurt you that much. It's just it's a useless invention. I don't know if they plan on selling this. I didn't bother looking into it more. I imagine they will try and sell this as like a novelty chair for someone who thinks they're fighting some noble fight against the man-spreading menace, the epidemic of legs spread out too far. But it's still, no matter what, even as just a one-off thing, just a fucking dumb idea. And this is where I get totally lost on what their idea is here. They make the kryptonite to their own chair with a man-spreading chair that teaches you to spread out further than you need to. I don't know why they say only women can use it. I don't see some type of biometric lock on it that's going to prevent a man from sitting on that chair and spreading out. And I don't know why you'd be teaching people to spread out if what you're trying to stop is the spreading out. I guess they just want the women to be the one to spread out, which I don't fucking get at all. If I was a woman, I would be genuinely offended and insulted that this product exists because it treats women like they're too fucking stupid to know how to spread out. So instead they're gonna charge you money to buy this chair, to put a little fucking wood block where your vagina is, so that way you spread your legs out. Fucking charging you money for man-spreading training wheels. It's embarrassing. I just really don't get it. Again, I don't know if this is something they're trying to sell or not, but my god, even the fact that they invented these 2 prototypes is just insanity, just straight fucking lunacy. You don't say. I mean, it won't even act as a band-aid on the problem. And it's not a problem in the first place, it's an imaginary problem. There's not some type of fucking pandemic sweeping the world where men are spreading their legs out across the entire fucking row of chairs or across the whole subway doing full-length splits. You can ask someone to scoot their legs in closer if you need the space. I don't think there's going to be many people that are rolling up their sleeves ready to fight you because you asked them to scoot their legs a little closer in. It's fucking ridiculous. And also, Mashable sucks. I hate this trend where they bold random letters. So they bolded forever and manspreading. It's like they're subliminally trying to send me a message telling me to keep manspreading forever. It's not a problem faced by only women. In fact, it's not a problem faced by many people at all, but it's not exclusive to women when there's someone spreading their legs too far. That affects anyone that wants to sit around the area. Yep, just absolute garbage, but hats off to anyone that wants to pay for some of these bad boys. You know, maybe I'm wrong and this will catch on huge and I'll be going to a restaurant and I'll have to ask to order the manspread-proof booster seat. Or I'll have to take like a driver's ed course of manspreading, learning the proper ways of sitting using these chairs. It's just an unbelievably ridiculous idea for a product and just a big old pile of shit. That's about it. See ya. What's up everybody, it's Critical. I was at CVS and I saw these night view glasses and I remembered their commercial, so I just had to pick them up.
You need visual clarity. Get it instantly with Night View NV, the glare reduction glasses that turn fuzzy and dull into clear and bright, even at night.
Whoa, it's brighter, there's no glare.
Need night view glasses just to view the commercial clearly, it's so fucking dark. But I'm not here to test whether or not it really does make things clearer at night, nor am I here to test the UAV, UV, gamma radiation protective coating that the glasses are fucking soaked in or whatever. I'm just here to test out one claim.
Your frames look great on anyone and are virtually indestructible.
This is what I'm here to put to the test. This man's heart wasn't in it with that hammer. He wasn't putting any elbow grease onto those glasses. There was no effort there at all. He didn't even try. He was giving it like a very gentle spank on the tuchus. That's not gonna break shit. That wouldn't break a fucking eggshell. I'm here to put it to a manly test. Here's the packaging, looks beautiful. Let's go ahead and break this bitch open. Alright, so the box is what's virtually indestructible. Jesus, fuck, finally. Had to crack open that pot of gold. There we go. Here's our reward. This nice hunk of shit. I like how it comes with little directions here. Let's take a gander. Oh no, that's super duper cute. That is absolutely adorable. Look at the caution. Before using, please check to ensure that you can see properly. Well, no shit. That caution can be applied to every single product out there right now. If you can read that warning, you're probably in good shape, but if you can't, then your battleship is already sunk and you shouldn't be driving in the first place. Here they are, the super slick, super stylish, yellow tinted turbo extreme night view glasses. Look at that. Can already see my shirt more clearly. Alright, let's put them through a simple test. Looks good. Hasn't broken yet. Let's do a little corkscrew action here, a little DNA helix type shit. Oh. Well, that was easy. You know, maybe I just found their weak spot. Like, this is a boss battle and I just happen to get lucky and go right for the weak spot. Let's go ahead and put this to a more realistic test, because when you're driving, no one's gonna be trying to fucking RKO your sunglasses. It's just not realistic. No one's gonna be throwing your face into a full Nelson with these bad boys on. Alright, so I got a power drill. We're gonna put this to the standardized stress test for sunglasses. So just picture this, you're driving down the highway, all of a sudden a power drill comes flying out of nowhere, hits your glasses. You don't want them to break on it. You want it to deflect that power drill, right? So let's see how it does. Oh, shit. We're just gonna put this to a nice realistic test here. Let's do a little surface scratching, see if it gives. No, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's hanging on pretty strong. Now let's put a little more impact on it. A little more pressure. Let's get a better angle here. I'm quite the cinematographer. Look at this shit. Steven Spielberg, if you need me, I'm available. It's holding on pretty good so far. Oh man, it's even absorbing some of the impact. Impressive. It managed to withstand the whirlwind fury of my drill karate. It's worth mentioning I didn't go super hard here because although my neighbors make a whole bunch of noise upstairs like it's a fucking war zone, they had the audacity to call a noise complaint on me when I accidentally dropped something and it made a loud noise. So I didn't want to risk a second noise complaint, so I didn't make it super duper hard because I didn't want to create a whole bunch of noise. Alright, test number 2. So it's an average Friday night. You're chasing a ninja who's riding a motorcycle. You're trying to get the nuclear football back from him, but he's armed with some kunai, and you're wearing your night view glasses, and he throws a kunai back. You're going to want to make sure it doesn't crack your glasses, right? That's common sense. So let's go ahead and put this to the standard kunai test and see how it holds up. I managed to break through the glasses and create a small hole. It didn't shatter the glasses or anything, which I was very surprised with. So these glasses are actually very effective if you're facing off against a rogue carpenter who's throwing power drills at you, or if you're in hot pursuit of a ninja throwing knives back at you. Overall, I'm very surprised the glasses didn't shatter, although I wasn't using a super huge amount of force or anything like that. I wasn't pushing on it with the force of 10,000 newtons or anything. I'm just very surprised they didn't just explode like most other as-seen-on-TV products would. Now, for all the FBI agents out there, this is no substitute for the good old-fashioned Kevlar eye patches for protection for your eyes, but if you're in a pinch and all you can find are some night view glasses, it's probably worth putting on. That's it. See ya. What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I'm here to slap those cheeks with another shitty Kickstarter project. This one's the Hush Me, the world's first voice mask for smartphones. I've noticed a common theme among these horrible Kickstarter projects. They all say the world's first something. The world's first Wi-Fi enabled pencil eraser. Just a bunch of stupid shit. Let's just dive into this one. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil the surprise so you're not shocked and just thrown off your seat by the pure just intensity of this reveal. The Hush Me is that fucking electric shock collar he's got around his neck. Yeah, that bulky plastic neck pillow is the Hush Me. That covert piece of technology. Problem solved. No longer will anyone eavesdrop on your business phone calls, which I don't think is really common anyway. Now they're just going to be giving you weird stares because you look like Bane. Nobody cared about you till you put on the mask, right? Looks like one of those stupid breathing masks some people put on going to the gym, even though it does absolutely nothing for them to help with their gains or their workout other than make them look like an absolute psychopath. Instead of stepping outside to take your private phone calls like a civilized human being, thanks to the Hush Me, you can strap on your ridiculous-looking iron jaw, just this fucking disgusting-looking dental tool, and talk right in the presence of everyone. How well can this really muffle the sound, though? Let's be honest, look at this piece of shit. It looks like a stretched-out condom. It can't be perfect here. You can probably still be heard. If you're in a library and you get a call about your girlfriend cheating on you, I don't think you're going to feel comfortable putting the Hush Me around your mouth and then yelling on the phone in the presence of everyone there. I'm pretty sure everyone there would still hear you yelling.
Passive and active. The passive voice muffling mode is provided by the insulator, which is embedded inside the mask, as well as by the ergonomic embouchures, which, on the one hand, prevent your voice from spreading beyond the mask, and from the other hand, keep the external noise from getting into the microphone.
Yeah, you're not fooling me here. That's literally just like screaming into a pillow. All that is just a little bit of padding for you to talk into. You can throw around all the cool hip buzzwords you want, like ergonomic and smegma infused. I just don't believe it. That does not look like it would actually keep people from hearing what you're saying.
So the person on the other end will hear you clearly, but the people nearby will not be able to understand a single word which you've pronounced while wearing the mask.
Now that's a big difference between not hearing and not understanding. If you can still hear them, just not quite make out what the words are, that's still disruptive. You're still an inconvenience to that person. It's just, this is solving a non-existent problem. Just step outside. It's a lot less disruptive to the people around you, a lot less of an eyesore because you're not wearing this fucking weird set of braces like Jimmy from Ed, Edd n Eddy, and you don't have to worry about the FBI agents posted at the laundromat listening in on your business calls.
The active voice masking mode is provided by the electronics which is located in the headband. The button pressing activates the external speakers, which are located on the perimeter of the mask. These speakers will generate sound. While using the mask in the active mode, the resulting sound will, in any case, be lower than the sound from your voice itself without a mask, so you will not cause any inconvenience to others.
I have watched this small segment here about 6 times and I still don't get what the fuck this is about. So a speaker that I guess transmits some white noise at a low frequency that's lower than the sound of your voice without a mask, and that's somehow not an inconvenience to people. If I'm wearing a fucking boombox around my mouth and transmitting white noise, even if it's not very loud, even if it's less loud than if I was just talking on the phone without this ridiculous Happy Meals toy around my face, that's still an inconvenience to people and a distraction. It'd be just much better to step outside.
On behalf of the entire Hashmi team, on behalf of the entire Hashmi team, I would like to thank you all for the following us and supporting our project.
Hashmi, keep talking.
Amazing. Do I really need to point out how that could easily be faked? Yeah, overall, just a shitty project. Even if it works as designed and as portrayed, it's still a stupid product. It makes no sense. This doesn't help anyone in any real situation. That's it. See ya. Nothing makes you question humanity more than going into a public restroom. That shit is absolutely yucky to the highest possible level. Just the amount of degeneracy that must unfold in these public restroom stalls is enough to make even God question his decision to make this species. But luckily there's potty packs to make the public restrooms just a little bit worse.
Remember the last time you used a public restroom?
I'm sure we can all relate to this scene right here. We've all shared a very similar experience going into the public restroom and then looking at like some fucking Osmosis Jones shit going on in there. I like the way they illustrate it. It looks like a scene from Rick and Morty. You got like a fucking Pickle Rick flying out of the toilet water at them. That'd make anyone tremble in fear for sure.
Does the thought of germs and sitting on a dirty toilet make you cringe?
Yeah, it often does make me cringe and say yucko if I'm forced to use a public restroom because I gotta take a massive shit or something like that. But they're never quite this bad. I don't know what kind of demon of filth was using this restroom, but they fucking caked shit all over the place. They fucking high-fived the wall with a handful of shit behind the toilet there. Look at that. This is like a cave painting of feces. What kind of goddamn troglodyte wandered into this public restroom here and just decided to completely plaster the entire place with his ass juice? To be honest, I think this toilet is the least of this family's concern here because this establishment is obviously pretty fucking disgusting to be having shit fiends wandering around throwing shit on the walls of the bathroom. It must not be a very nice place.
Ew! Tired of makeshift options that just don't work? Well, you never have to worry about that again. Introducing Potty Packs, the portable toilet seat cover and toiletry system that prevents your skin and clothing from touching the toilet seat and bowl when using a public restroom.
You know what accomplishes that same goal? Toilet paper. Putting toilet paper on the toilet seat does this same thing except better and more sanitary because you can flush it afterwards. Meanwhile, using this, they expect you to put it down and then put it back into your carrying case. You're literally taking all the joy of using a public toilet with you. You might as well just start licking the fucking toilet seat.
Simply place the potty pack seat cover right on top of the toilet seat before using a public restroom. And when you're done, just wipe clean, fold it up, and go. Then just throw it in the machine when you get home. Yep, it's that easy.
Yep, it's that disgusting. This is basically a to-go box for your fucking public restroom. All you're doing is taking all that gross shit from the toilet seat with you. No one's gonna want to be near you. No one's gonna want to be within 10 feet of the lunatic who's carrying around this rancid, fermenting purse that has this godforsaken, gross-smelling toilet seat of shit in it. You're just going to be a stinky, stinching loser who's got the fucking portable toilet seat with them that's been used, not only by your ass and asshole, but the asses and assholes of everyone that used that toilet seat before you. What you basically have in your purse there is a fucking septic tank. You've got a fucking petri dish of ass with you. There's nothing you're going to be able to do for the smell, and it's obviously going to smell since you're putting it on a dirty public toilet seat. Toilet paper solves this problem by being flushable. You can't flush that shit.
The unique patented 4 side flaps hang over the front, back, and sides of the toilet to prevent your skin and clothes from having any contact with the toilet seat. Best of all, the Potty Packs is waterproof, bacteria and mold resistant, and machine washable.
There's few things I have less respect for than patented technology. Patents are an absolute scam these days. Patent squatters, it's such a corrupt market. Fuck your patents. And in this case, patenting the fact that it drapes over the toilet, yee-haw. What a hero. God forbid someone take this genius idea. The only person that would want something even close to this is some psychotic fetishist that wants to always be sniffing toilet seats or some crazy shit. And who the fuck cares if it's machine washable? No one's going to want to wash this. No one's going to want to touch this. The second you use this, you're going to want to immediately throw it away. It's a waste. No one's going to want to keep reusing this, and they shouldn't want to, because it's just goddamn disgusting.
Unlike messy toilet paper or those flimsy paper seat covers, Potty Packs is made of a durable yet comfortable nylon material with non-skid pads underneath, so it stays in place and leaks won't soak through.
I wouldn't care if this thing spit $100 bills into my butthole as I finish shitting. It's not worth it. It's so gross. Just the idea of reusing toilet seat covers is just abhorrent. What an abysmal idea for a product.
Potty Packs even comes with a convenient and discreet carrying case with wrist strap for easy portability when you're on the go.
The last thing I think about when thinking of public toilet seat covers is portability. I want that shit to stay there. I don't want to see it again. Meanwhile, with this thing, it's going to be fucking haunting you. Horrible idea for a product. Honestly, perhaps the worst I have genuinely ever seen in my life. I couldn't think of a more batshit shitty product if I tried. It's such a horrible idea. I can't imagine anyone having watched this and think, you know what? I do need that. It's so gross. So fucking gross. That's it. See ya. Pred Stalv Jamo. iRobot Roomba 980. Vacuumski Robotsky Usisavac. Snaga Koja Yamaha Toshiba. Zaworodo Sisi Podov. Sagholgan Dormammu. Besumo Prolazaviskis Prostate. Zahalva Jujus Venezuela Lokalizakakji. Sisti Ispad Nam Jasaja. Pronalza Sesi. Magjinsiskvala. Funk Carpet Boost Provokava Unsnaganatnetets Radi Dubinsky Sisoski. Trustapanskaski Prostikatsuns Dubinsky Doper Do Perlagihursten Sestkama Podiski Skiskins Provolone Te Isisasava Us Suprimnik Povizisi Sistashuskis Bila Kojit Putin Robot Home Uju Holt Zabzit Shirt She's Roomba 980 Dodiri Na Sama Jetted Gumb iRobot, Roomba, Vacuumski, Robotsky, Usisi Savavac. Hey, look, it's that guy that fucked your girlfriend. Look at how much fun he's having shoveling the snow. And do you know why? It's because he's using the Snow Joe, bro. It's a shovel that we put an extra handle on. It allows you to get optimal leverage on the snow so you can shovel it with ease and have a blast doing it. We've got Cody Co with the Snow Joe. Look at him go. Toss it at your neighbors, tell them to suck your dick. Look at this miserable piece of shit using a normal shovel without the extra handle. He's probably gonna die from that. But you won't, because you're like a vampire, you're immortal. But instead of sucking blood, you're sucking titties, because girls love the Snow Joe. It'll get you laid and get your driveway clear of all the snow. Fuck the Dinkelbergs, throw it in their yard, make them figure out what to do with it. If you have a history of drug addiction, I highly recommend the Snow Joe, because after you get this bad boy, you'll forget all about drugs and become addicted to shoveling snow. Science said it couldn't be done. They said you could never add an extra handle to a shovel, and that's when we plopped our wieners in the centrifuge and said, watch us. I'd never pay for a blowjob, but I would pay for a Snow Joe job.
Oh my god, it's spelled turd.
Oh, nice.
They got a turtle.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a prolapse rectum, actually.
Oh, can you get a towel?
I hit his G-spot.
Do you think they would like to poop while looking into each other's eyes?
Ooh. Ah, she's busted.
Not over the computers, please.
Perfectly good comment. It's time for another toy review. We need like a cool jingle, like
We should make it right now before we start with the toys.
So you want to know the coolest toys? Well, tune on in to the coolest boys.
Bum.
That's pretty cool. All right, what's the first toy?
What is it?
What do we got, Matt?
It's a Gotta Go Flamingo.
Let's go.
She's gotta go.
Yeah, no, we got the
that's the Gotta Go. Oh my god, it's spelled turd.
Oh, nice.
The Gotta Go turtle.
This one's cool. Alright, so we just feed Shelbert, his neck will wiggle, and then he'll shit.
That's when you know I've got a shit too, when I'm sitting in my meetings going like this.
Yeah, like seizing up.
Matt, is it poo-poo time? Yeah.
Alright, this is one of those.
I guess so. Oh yeah, try it out. Wait, maybe this?
Oh.
Why is she 90? Wait, is it a he?
No, it's Shelbert, so yeah, it is a he.
The little here? Also, if you look down here, pretty sure his tail is like in the toilet.
No,
Terrifying penises who would know because of the wear.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a prolapsed rectum, actually.
This is why our toy review is better than Ryan's. Does he ever teach you about prolapsed rectums and scary penis turtles and turtle penises? Here, you want me to help?
What is a prehensile penis?
Yeah. You want me to read the instructions,
yes,
or do we just?
Please.
All right.
Well, actually, let's see if we can. I mean, this is what
it worked last time when we put Alka-Seltzer in its mouth and it just foamed out of all its crevices. Oh, can you get a towel?
He's giggling. I hit his G-spot.
Hit his G-spot.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, wait, I forgot it talks back to you.
It just said G-spot.
It really liked it.
Do it again, Shelburne.
Oh, wait, I forgot it talks back to you. It just said G-spot. It really liked it. Do it again, Shelburne.
This shit is haunted. Feed him.
Quick, Matt.
He's gonna blow out his ass.
Hold him off the toilet so he stops moving.
Well, he just broke his neck.
Dude.
Oh. Man, he's gonna OD.
What? Why does he make these horrid sounds? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Why does he keep moving?
Hey, don't cover him. Thank you.
Oh, Matt.
Are you sure we're supposed to put water in him?
No, I'm not. Caleb brought... Can you read the instructions?
Oh, the water goes in the toilet. Here, wait, dump it out of his mouth into the toilet. He was a little full. Alright, put him on. You gotta go.
Come on, take a shit. Take a shit.
You can tell by the way his neck's gyrating that it's...
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, he's pooping.
He's shitting.
What's happening?
He's shitting.
Do you see it, Danny?
I do see it. Oh,
It
yeah.
just dropped to the bottom. That was huge.
Is he done?
No.
Is he done?
Benjamin, he's fucking mocking us.
Yeah, this guy's an
bitch.
asshole.
Feed him more.
He's fucking mocking us.
I'm arguing with a turtle. Oh my god.
Let's go, Shelbert. Shelbert.
Oh, there he goes. This is horrifying. Kids play with this.
This is cool.
Now, did you say it's slime? Like you can play with it now?
You're supposed to be able to play
Here,
with
go
it,
ahead.
I think.
Yeah, play with it.
Shut the fuck up, Shelbert.
Oh, you know what it is? It's that hydro. You're going in timeout. It's
like the sand?
Hydrophobic sand or whatever it's called.
Okay, well, that was the opposite. That was stupid. All right, here, we'll just...
All right, Shelbert, the gotta go turtle gets a 10.
Oh, yeah, wow.
This is
Out of 10?
Yeah, this is a must-have this Christmas season.
Here, wait, I want to put this one on.
In 10 months.
Pre-order now.
This is like made by our defense force.
Yeah, DARPA's gotta go turtle. All right. So, not really a kid's toy. This is a toy for adults. Adam and Eve. You can find all your favorite adult toys that you could possibly imagine on there. I would guess catalog is robust, full of fantastic toys. And if you want to get a discount, you can use code DEFENSE at Adam and Eve to get 50% off one item and free shipping to the US and Canada with some exclusions. That's adamandeve.com using code DEFENSE for 50% off one item with free shipping to the US and Canada with some exclusions.
Good work.
Probably won't be an Adam and Eve toy in this one, but what do we got, Matt?
Well, you got to do the jingle before I open every box.
No, we'll just replay. We'll replay the same one.
No, I think we can make a new jingle for each toy.
All right, go ahead.
So you want to take the hottest shit? Why not get here with Matt, that bitch?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh wait, this is...
That's a gotta go flamingo.
This is a gotta go flamingo.
Do you think they would like to poop while looking into each other's eyes?
Oh. You think they'd mimic each other if you, like iPhones, if you set them next to each other?
I do.
Alright, so it looks like we have two options. This is probably like the organic greens, so probably the healthier option.
Yep, this is perfect.
Yeah, that's like
Don't they
sour
normally
gummy
only
worm.
eat pink stuff and that's why they're pink though? Like
flamingos in real life?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they eat shrimp.
in krill
Like,
or whatever.
Yeah, shellfish.
Yeah, anything pink and they get the pigment in them.
Oh, we also still have this.
Oh, what if we mix?
Cross-contaminate?
Nobody's ever done that before. Here, you wanna do it?
Matt, which one would you say has a better unboxing experience?
They're both fucking horrible, I'm not gonna lie. Here's this. Oh, she has a bib. This is huge.
Oh, this is nice. She's clearly like coming from a more privileged upbringing.
Yeah. This has the worst boxing experience. These are made by the same company. Why is it so
Yeah, I was
different?
gonna say, I don't think Shelbert was in that.
Ooh, her legs are rubber, and that feels bad.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. She's got like a hook on her wing.
That's fine. She didn't like where I touched her. You got goofy little
Yeah,
legs.
her little legs are weird.
Alright, fill up that toilet bowl, Matt.
Why did it sounded like a old country farmer? Alright, we've got a full toilet.
She's really hungry. She's gluttonous. Here it comes. This is gonna be a cool one. Here, I'll feed him too.
Yeah.
It's like a Pokemon battle.
This is insane. Shelbert, use tackle. Oh god, we forgot water.
Yeah, he's a shitty.
He's dry. Wait, water came out of him.
Oh, you did
true.
pour water into him at one
That
point.
has nothing to do with it.
He's got the squirts. Alright, so I give
Yeah.
Sherbert a 10.
But they're both 10s.
Yep.
We're opening a dark portal I think, between them. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. We're on to the next toy. That must be started with a jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Hey kids, what the fuck is that? It's a brand new toy and it's Big Matt.
Yeah! Wait, this is Lava Lamp and Glitter Tube Factory Science Cavity Activity Set.
Alright.
Let's get it. It kind of looks on the back like there's like acetaminophen bottles in here. Oh, it absolutely does.
It's a lot of Advil.
Oh,
Very
shit!
cool.
Wait! We won! We get Mr. Beast's factory!
We did it!
Claim your rebates? What?
Yeah, I don't know this. I'm actually gonna like learn today.
Here, hold out your hands. I more meant like 1-1. We're gonna. It's weird that they only give us one set.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a team game.
Do you think we go in with no instructions again?
What is this supposed to be?
I don't know if we don't look at the instructions. We have glycerin, citric
for
acid.
your own pharmacy.
I'm not gonna lie, both of these give me kidney stones. Do you want the instructions or no?
We can probably make a lava lamp.
All right, let's do it.
Probably starts with glycerin, I bet.
Now, do you think, here, let's use measurements. Let's use 30 cc, nah, 25 cc's of glycerin.
I'd say 25 is safe too.
All right, do we pour it in here?
Yeah, so don't eat it and don't flush it down the sink.
You want me to pour it in?
Mm-hmm.
My lava lamps were always more full than this as a kid.
Well, that's with the citric acid, so it's going to expand.
Okay, can I add in food coloring too?
Yeah. Be careful because this is going to really start to expand.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Like elephant toothpaste, which we were good at.
So that's
You've essentially made Jello.
Yeah, it's going to start to rise.
You forgot the sodium bicarbonate.
Put in the sodium bicarbonate. Oh, here it comes. Watch out.
It's working.
This toy is hard to make exciting.
Alright, look at the instructions. What did we do wrong? Oh, we have no glycerin.
Well, it is electric. You missed that step.
What do you mean?
Assembling the LED flasher.
What?
Did we not get everything? All right.
That's cool.
You just toss it in there and it works.
Okay.
It is starting to fizz.
Yeah, it's gonna rise. That's the sodium bicarbonate. When does this turn into a lava lamp?
I don't know. This goes down here. If it stays. All right, it lights up. We go here. Wow. Wow.
You're supposed to like add water.
All right, we were supposed to like. They did not give us any of this stuff. They're making like little red circles in a tray. You don't want to make these.
We can make one anyway.
Yeah, who needs measuring? Let's just do it. It said more of this than that, I think. So we'll.
That's probably right.
Yeah, it looks right.
This should be edible. There we go. Open it up.
Dump her in.
I didn't get past that page. You okay with this going in there?
Yeah, I'm sure it won't hurt anything.
There's our globs.
This is gonna look really cool in the lamp.
We need oil.
Go get oil.
And tap water. Tap water.
We're running out of space though, so hurry.
Alright, so let me add in a little water.
Alright, yeah, get the water in.
Oh god. We are running out of space quickly. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, it's
Cap
happening. Cap it.
Ah, she's busted.
Not over the computers,
Get it in a
please.
perfectly good carpet. Dump it. Wait, now we're out of glycerin.
Now we have no glycerin.
Quick, add the oil.
It's the only thing that can save us.
Well, that was that toy.
That was cool, Charles.
Yeah, I say it's a 5.
I'm glad you played with that.
That was a fun toy.
We should have fed that to the Gotta Go Flamingo.
Yeah, it would have just been like this bloody explosion.
Oh, that would have been gross.
That would have been cool. Alright, thanks for the toys.
I mean, I think it's...
Is it Kellogg's?
Yeah, thanks Kellogg's for the
Thanks
toy.
Kellogg's for the Gotta Go's.
Thanks, not Chip Skylark. Who did we like recently?
Clay Aiken.
Thanks, Clay Aiken, for the toys. Send some more when you get a chance.
Alright, that was good.
See ya.
I've been on a bit of a binge of bad inventions. Wacky, silly, stinky inventions. Just garbage that Jimmy Neutron would have thrown in the dumpster. I've just been glued to it, down this rabbit hole of finding the wildest products ever, and wondering why. And today I want to share a pretty special one with you, and I want to start by asking you a question personally on a level that, maybe people don't talk to you normally. You lonely? You ever wanted to kiss someone, but they're too far away? Man, do I have the solution for you.
Pucker up. When your love is far away, you can still get a smooch with this new invention.
Welcome to the future, asshole. We're dragging you kicking and screaming into the 21st century. This puppy's about to revolutionize dating in RuneScape. Your RuneScape girlfriend and you can just purchase these bad boys and you can be making out all night long. And man, what a utopia. So it's an attachment for your phone. It's called Long Lost Touch. And you can transmit kisses back and forth, and the lips, the silicone lips, you can kiss, and it'll be like kissing your partner. In fact, it might even be better. Anything human lips can do, these can do better. And that sound you were hearing, that sounded like a fucking birthday party kazoo going off, that's just another one of the handy-dandy features of the Long Lost Touch where it can play kissing sounds back to you in the lowest quality you've ever heard. I swear to God, the kissing sound quality is straight out of like the late 1990s on like a fucking floppy disk kind of shit. Like, I don't know what went wrong there. It actually sounds like a frog being strangled when it's playing kissing sounds back to you. But before going deeper on this product, I want to tell you something that I think deserves kisses, and that's Opera GX. Big thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring today's video. Opera GX is by far the best browser available right now. I know you've heard me talk about them a lot over the last year or so, and that's because I fully made the switch from Chrome to Opera GX and I have never looked back. One of the main reasons I did that is because Google Chrome is an unbelievable resource hog, whereas Opera GX is not. And even beyond that, they have so many beautiful features that I really appreciate, like just fun customizable things as well, like custom wallpapers. There's also a new wallpaper, the Where's Charlie one, which is a goofy, fun little one that's available on Opera GX as well. They even have something like the GX Corner. A great thing about the GX Corner is it has my latest 12 uploads on it, which is fantastic. You can have your messengers on the side, so that way you just have everything in a nice, convenient, easy, just really intuitive way of using all of your common programs while browsing the internet. It, of course, is also a seamless transition from whatever browser you're currently using to Opera GX with your add-ons and extensions and everything like that. Everything about Opera GX is just by far the best in the industry. I could be here all day just complimenting Opera GX, and I've only briefly touched on some of the features. Like, I haven't even talked about the one that I use the most of, which is Forced Dark Mode, and also just Hot Tabs Killer. There's just a lot of great things Opera GX offers, so I highly recommend it. If you want to get started on Opera GX, you can click the link in the description below. It's of course free, so click the link in the description below if you want to give Opera GX a whirl.
The device, which has a name that translates to Long Lost Touch in English, was created by Chinese college students. They were inspired by the stories of sadness and isolation that came out of pandemic lockdowns.
I've got to be honest with you, I feel like this would only add to the loneliness and then couple it with a side order of shame. Just this true combo meal of, man, I feel awful being away from my partner, and man, I feel even worse because I'm now making out with these fake fucking lips off of a mannequin. I really just think it'd be a lot less lonely to just do a FaceTime at that point. You don't need, like, the physical silicone rubber on your lips. I feel like that just makes everything much worse. And it's even worse because you can't even put your dick in it. You can clearly see that it's not deep enough unless you have a micro penis, and that's just not going to get the job done by any means for most people. So it's just one of those things that doesn't even serve like the most basic purpose of it, where it could have been used as like a sex device. It can't even accomplish that functionality, and you can't even put your tongue in it. It's not even deep enough for that, and it doesn't have a tongue of its own to be sticking in your mouth and wiggling around.
This is what can happen when video calls simply aren't enough. Each Long Lost Touch is paired with another device. Users have their kissing style recorded and then transmitted to the other set of lips.
But every time they show the kissing, it all seems the same, like just generic puckering and pecking. It doesn't seem like it's recording kissing style, because it's not getting in there in like a, like a fucking feral animal type kissing. It's just like really by the books vanilla type pecking. So I don't think it's actually recording your kissing style. That just seems like marketing mumbo jumbo here that they're not actually fulfilling, because they're not showcasing those capabilities at all. It's not morphing and distorting and getting really deep in there with any kind of kissing styles. All it does is just continue to push the lips out a little bit and then retract. Looks like a fucking fish blowing bubbles underwater.
It even makes kissing noises. For a more realistic feel, the silicone lips warm up as the lover sends their kisses.
So that's what I was briefly mentioning a moment ago about how you can send the kissing sounds, but they clearly didn't put a whole lot of tender love and care and passion behind that functionality because it sounds fucking horrible. It sounds like a snuff film. Those kissing noises there, I would have mistaken for some kind of wounded animal, like trapped under a car tire. Like, that is frightening, if that's the kind of audio quality you can expect when using this device. If it's spitting that kind of shit at me, I'm gonna think it's some kind of cursed demon object, as opposed to like a sensual lover's kiss lips type deal. However, we can't downplay the importance of the lips having self-heating capabilities. I think that's huge. So, at the very least, let's say you don't have a significant other and you're completely alone, this still may be worth picking up as like a little finger warmer. Like if the tips of your fingers get cold, you could put it in that mouth right there and heat them up for a little bit, kind of cook them there. So that might be useful.
Whether you think this idea is crazy or genius, these lips are in demand. The company sold over 3,000 kissing machines and received about 20,000 orders in just 2 weeks after opening. Send your long-distance kisses, but keep it classy. No tongue, okay? This is Inside Edition Digital.
What the fuck do I know? Clearly, this has become a smash hit, top-selling item. I bet you didn't expect that plot twist, because I know I didn't. My fucking jaw was on the floor when I heard those numbers, those sales. You wouldn't have been able to replicate my fucking kissing with how fucking unhinged my jaw became when those numbers were revealed. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely shocking, but congratulations to the team for financially crushing it. I can't help but feel this invention is very odd, very weird, and I don't think it really successfully helps with couples that miss each other and just want to kiss each other again. I think this would only make that problem worse. I don't see it really being successful there. Maybe I could see use for this in a couple that wants to like go out to dinner, but they're too far away and it's long distance, so they start feeding spaghetti to the lips here and they pretend like they're eating it on the other side of the phone. But overall, I just don't understand why you wouldn't just do a FaceTime, like, by itself. Like, you don't need the lip attachment. You could just do a normal FaceTime and just have that be that. I mean, you could even still take the same concept if you want something physical. You could just pick up, like, any household item and be like, these are your lips, babe. You don't need the lip attachment. And I don't know what it retails for normally. Though I can't imagine it's super cheap. This seems like technology that they're probably going to be upcharging quite a bit on. So they are probably absolutely going hog wild with the financial profits off this. I just find it very silly. The whole idea of it I find very silly. And I just wanted to share it. That's really about it. So yeah.